Hola, ¿cómo están? I know you must have seen me trying on my laptop. I was trying on my laptop because the quality is better, and also the phone that I normally used, the screen is broken. So this one is not really good quality, that's one. And two, the information that I needed was on this phone. So yes, but we have this, we got this. We're gonna do it, and we're not gonna allow not being able to go live on my laptop to stop us, because I want to lead by example and to let you know that even if things are not going the way you want them to go, that does not mean that you should give up. So let's go. We're gonna be looking at paper two. Un momento. Okay, estoy aquí. And ensure you're sharing the live. So we we have paper two. Paper two is a written paper. So that means you'll be answering situations, 10 situations, and you will be writing a letter. You'll be completing a contextual dialogue, and you're also going to be answering a comprehension passage. So you read something and you will answer. So that's paper two. We're going to be looking at the situations from paper two, because a webinar from the ministry is already there for us to look at the contextual dialogue, which you'll find out more about. So we're going to be looking at situations. Now, the ones I have are on my phone, which I have to be using because my laptop is not doing the live. I'm gonna figure it out. And my next phone that I normally do the live on, as I said before, the screen is broken. So yeah, okay. Now, before and on each live, I'm gonna try to give you some encouragement. So I'm just encouraging you. Oh, good news too, because I'm excited. A lot of things happening at once. But I must commend everybody who has done the oral examination so far. And based on the feedback I've heard, most of you have done well, or you found it manageable. So that's amazing. Now, remember, you must, for integrity purposes, remember that there are some countries or even some schools, because the period is until the 15th for Jamaica. And I know that for some countries, I think it goes up to August. So they haven't done the exam yet. That is important for you to maintain the integrity of the exam. All right. And another thing, you cannot ask me what you're gonna get on the paper, because we know the topics. I can say you have to study for travel, home and family, school. We know the themes for Csec, so bear that in mind. Yeah. So for the paper two, I'm gonna be looking at some situations. Now, these situations that I'm reading from are from the oral examination, which we wouldn't have this year, and this is from last year, just in case. All right, so the concept is the same, and I'm going to be guiding you on how to address situations. Now, if it is that you have if you have internet, or sorry, not internet, if you have access to previous past papers and you want to put them in the comment section and we go through them, you can also do that. Hola, Coco Jam or Choco Jam. Hola. Thank you for joining. So that's what we're gonna be looking at. I'm gonna figure out how to get this laptop working properly so that we can do our lives from there, because the quality is better and everything, and then I can see what I have on this phone. So, but what are situations? Situations are what the name suggests. For Spanish, you're gonna put you in a situation. So you pretend. So if it says, for example, this one says you're invited to a wedding, but you do not know what to wear. So now you're gonna put yourself in the situation of, oh, somebody just called me and invited me to a wedding. And especially females, but oh yes, I have somewhere to go. But wait, I don't have anything to wear. So you put yourself in that situation. And what are they asking you for? It says A, what do you ask your sister? And B, what does she suggest? Now, really, with the one for writing, it's just one thing that you're going to be saying. It's not A and B. So, you're invited to a wedding and you don't know what to wear. What do you ask your sister? So, you have to know who is the subject. Who do I need to speak as if I'm that person? So, it's you in this case. So, you are talking to your sister. Is it going to be formal? Is it going to be friendly? So you'd use the friendly form. So you want to ask your sister something about clothes. Think about the scenario. Is it that you want to ask her to help you to buy a dress? Is that you want to ask her to lend you a dress that she has? Is it that it must be a question though? So I'm going to be looking here now to see some possible answers. Amelia Edwards said, please save the live so that I can watch it later. Okay, I'm going to try to save the live, no problem. So let me see your answers. What would you put in as your answers? So you're invited to a wedding and you do not know what to wear. What do you ask your sister? Remember, these lives are going to be interactive. Okay? So I'm looking for answers in the chat. Let's see. The question is, you're invited to a wedding, but you do not know what to wear. What do you ask your sister? Think about something that you know how to say in Spanish and use that once it fits in the situation. That's a beautiful thing with situations. 100 people can do the exam and you can have 100 different answer. They don't have to be the same. So it's your situation. What could you say? Puede prestarme una blusa. Puede prestarme dinero para comprar una blusa. What else? What else could we say? But you have to put yourself in the situation. Now I'm looking for your answers and I'm not seeing any. All right, let's try another one. You want to make an important phone call, but you do not have any credit on your phone. Oh, I see an answer for number 1. Yevar, I think it would be better if you ask her, Kedebo Yevar, what should I wear? What must I wear? Kedebo Yevar. And to make it, you could even say, ¿Qué debo llevar? La blusa roja or el vestido rojo o la blusa roja. Or males, el pantalón negro or los pantalones negros or los pantalones blancos. Because it's situation. So you could ask your sister, you could say, which one should I wear? This or this? It depends. So yes, I'm seeing some wonderful answers. Muy bien. ¿Qué me pongo para la boda? And remember your question marks because this is a written exam. So bear that in mind. So remember your accents. Remember in Spanish you have 2 question marks. The regular one that we're used to and the inverted question marks. And it's the same thing for exclamation marks. So bear that in mind. All right, so I was about to go to the second one, which says, you want to make an important phone call, but you do not have any credit on your phone. What do you ask your friend? And in this case, we're writing. So let's practice writing. And if there's anybody with an old Note 5, let me know, because that's a screen that is broken with everything on it. It's not even so much the phone itself, but all the information on it that I cannot get. Because I have a password on it also. So I realized when I connect it to my laptop, it's just saying blank, empty folder. And I know it's not empty. So if anybody knows where I can get an old Note 5 screen to buy, please let me know. Yeah. All right. So let's see your answers. Nobody has answered that one. You want to make an important phone call, but you do not have any credit on your phone. What do you ask your friend? So you put yourself in the situation again. Okay, I want to make a phone call, but I don't have any credit. What am I going to ask my friend? What am I going to ask my friend that I know how to say in Spanish? Because that's another thing. Sometimes you want to say, lend me your iPhone XR so I can call, and you don't know how to say that in the moment. Think about something that you know how to say and use it. So, what can we say? So, and also functions, you have to see what it's asking for. It's asking you to either borrow something or just think about what it's asking you for. No, ¿puedo tener una llamada, por favor? O puede, sí, o puede prestarme su celular, por favor. Gracias, Ashley. I see Shania Daniels and Just Major. Hola a todos. Okay, you want to buy a gift for your teacher's birthday. What do you ask your classmates? You want to buy a gift for your teacher's birthday. What do you ask your classmates? Oops. Momento. What do you ask your classmates? I'm waiting on your answers in the chat. ¿Quién va a contestar? Remember, think about things that you know. So, for example, what do you know in Spanish that you could say in this moment that would be correct? Because it has to be appropriate too. Because if you say, mi nombre es Maria, and your name is actually Maria, but it doesn't apply to the situation, you're not going to get a grade. So you want to make sure that your answers are correct, and not only just correct Spanish, but it must be applicable to the situation. Who is going to answer? ¿Quién va a contestar? ¿Quieres comprar un regalo para el profesor? Okay, in this case, Misha Gay Wilson, gracias. Thank you for responding. But in this case, you need to ask them, but put the question mark so I know. Because in this case, you're giving me a statement to say, ¿Quieres comprar un, but we need a question mark. So, what do you ask your classmates? More than one. So you would have, you can say, if we're following what you just said, you can say, quieren, more than one, quieren comprar un regalo para el profesor or la profesora. Or we can make the situation more authentic. ¿Quieres comprar un regalo para profesora Hibbert or profesora Brown or Sanchez? All right. ¿Qué regalo debemos comprar? Muy bien. ¿Qué regalo debemos comprar? Sí. And you put, and remember, you must have your inverted question mark at the beginning too. All right. Muy bien. ¿Qué regalo debemos comprar? You could say, ¿qué vamos a comprar para el cumpleaños de la señorita? And you say the name. ¿Qué vamos a what are we going to buy? ¿Qué vamos a comprar? Okay. You need new shoes for an important football game. What do you ask your mother to do? Can you translate which, ¿qué regalo debemos comprar? It's asking what gifts are we supposed to buy? We're gonna, the one ¿qué regalo vamos a comprar? What gifts are we going to buy? And you say para la profesora or el cumpleaños de la profesora. Sí. Okay, seguimos. Your father asked you to wash his car, but you did not. What reason did you give? So think about it, put yourself in the situation. Your dad asked you to wash his car, and no, you did not wash the car. You now have to think of a reason why you did not wash the car in Espanol. So that those are the situations. So sometimes what I see some persons do is they don't put themselves in the situation. So imagine yourself in whichever situation that you're placed in, and then you're gonna say, okay, this is what I would say, or I can say this in Spanish, so let me just apply it to once it's appropriate. It can't be that the person they ask you put you in a situation to say you're having a bad day, for example, dog bit you, your phone screen cracks like mine, and all of that. And then how do you feel? And you say, estoy muy bien. Estoy muy bien is I'm fine in Spanish, and it's a correct statement. But with all this, everything going wrong around you, you'd be very good. That is, no, that's not it. Okay, por favor, cómprame un par de zapatos de fútbol. Gracias, Shania. This thing is leaving. It's going away. All right. Gracias. So why didn't you wash the car now? Go ahead and let me know why you didn't wash the car. Lo siento, papá. Tengo que estudiar. But remember, you did not. All right. I'm seeing the answer at momento. Lo siento, papá. Tengo que. Okay. Tengo que. Remember, tengo que is I have to. Tengo que estudiar. But your father asked you to wash the car. So the situation is that he asked you before and you didn't. So what reason why you didn't wash it? So you'd have probably said tenía que estudiar. Or if it's a one-time thing, tuve que estudiar. But you want to say I had to study. That's why I didn't do it. Or I didn't remember. But lo siento, papá. Lo siento, yo necesito estudiar. Give me the past tense. Por favor, cómprame un azul. Okay, remember, I'm looking at your answers. Bear in mind that whenever you are giving descriptions in Spanish, the noun, so for example, a bag, la bolsa, and you're saying red bag, you'd have to say la bolsa roja and not la roja bolsa. Okay, remember you put the noun first and then the adjective after. So la bolsa roja, la casa grande. See, we just want to make sure we put those things. Hola Momo Mac. Hola Julian. Catherine Cutting. Hola. Okay, so we want to put those information. Want to bear that in mind. Okay, so what do you promise your father to do? So one could be the past tense. You could even say, lo siento, papá, estaba estudiando. So I was studying. Estaba estudiando para un examen. Think about things that you know how to say. So you can say, I was studying. I had to study. You get what I'm saying? So bear in mind what it is that you know and you're comfortable with saying, and go ahead. What do you promise to do? So you didn't wash the car. What do you promise to do? Let me see what your promise will be. I'm trying to figure out a way to get the ones, because these, as I said, are from orals, but I want to get the ones that I can show you the written ones. I'm going to do another live too. I'm going to figure out this thing on my laptop. Don't worry. We got this. We got this. Operation Get Your Life Together. We're all in this together and you are going to do well. You have no choice but to do well. And the only person that can stop you is you. Don't give up. You might get frustrated, but don't you dare give up, especially those who have started and you've done so well in the oral exams. And even if you felt that that wasn't your best, the great thing is that you have 2 more exams and you can make up for it. But do not give up. Do not get too comfortable because you did one already. Let's keep the great energy that you've had so far. Let's push through. After you've done all your CSEC examinations, you can relax. But it makes no sense you decide, oh, I'm not gonna do so well, or I'm just gonna do extra class and do it again. That's time you're wasting that you could spend doing something else. Because listen, you're gonna conquer the world. I'm seeing some amazing students on live on my Instagram. I'm meeting some amazing students. I examined some amazing students for the Spanish orals, and I must say I'm happy to see where person, because I have had, even some of the students, I had such great conversations. I mean, hearing them speak the language and with so much passion too, that is important. But with whatever you're doing, I just want to remind you, be the best at what you are doing, and excellence is the minimum standard. Me no want hear nobody say then just one pass. And I said that in the Jamaican Creole. So if you do not speak the Jamaican Creole, I was saying, I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh, I just want to get a pass. Oh, I want to get a C. Oh, I just want to get a 3. No. Mm-mm. Excellence is the minimum standard. Okay, Just Major says, el próximo tiempo yo lavaré. Okay, so Just Major, you could just say, yo lavaré el carro la próxima vez. So you don't need, and it's better to use la próxima vez instead of el próximo tiempo. Thanks for the words of encouragement. You are welcome. De nada. Miss, can you repeat the question? Okay, let me go ahead. The question is, your father asked you to wash his car, but you did not. What do you promise to do? Okay, so I'm looking at your suggestions, your answers. La próxima vez yo lavaré el carro. What's another way we can say the future tense? And remember your accents too, because this lavaré has no accent over it. Remember, you put your E with your accent, so lavaré, which is a stress on that. All right. So also, what else was I gonna say to you? I want you, yes, I was saying I want you to keep the same energy. I want you to continue being great, and don't smile up yourself. Please, whoever you are, do not dim your light. Do not say, oh, a lot of persons think I'm not for. A lot of persons think that, oh, I do too much or I'm trying too hard. Just be you. From your 100% you, there's nobody in the world that can stop you but you. And remember, mistakes are a part of learning. It's a part of the process. You are going to make mistakes, but it's what you do after making mistakes. And it's never ever too late. So don't, even if you did the orals as I said and you're like, Spanish orals, it was no, you have 2 more left. So let's go, let's do this, and we got this. So have yourself a wonderful day. I'm gonna wait to see if anybody else is gonna answer the last question. Y después tengo que irme. Tengo que irme, tengo que irme, tengo que irme. I'm using my computer. I don't know how to put in the accents. Well, sometimes you can go to the language section and change it. But just remember to put in the accents though, if the computer is not putting it on. All right. And again, before I leave, if there's anybody with a Note 5 screen that I can purchase, or you know somebody with one, because my phone is broken. Un momento. Sí, estoy aquí. So look at this. The bag is very new. Look at this. It fell and broke. And I can't get the information that I have on it. So I need to get off the information. So yeah. See. And yeah, that's that. So let me see if there are any more answers, and then lo siento, estaba estudiando. Muy bien, Julian Blair. Lo siento, estaba estudiando. That would have been for A. What reason do you give? But what do you promise to do? It must be something that you say, I'm going to do. So you can say, voy a lavar el carro la próxima vez, or mañana. So it's something, it has to be something in the future. Mañana voy a lavar el carro, or lavaré el carro mañana. So remember, there are two ways you can state the future tense. You can use ir plus a part of ir. So if it's I, it's gonna be boy. If it's we, it's gonna be vamos. Or if it's you, it's gonna be vas. Just bear that in mind. So a part of ir plus a, and then what you're going to do, and that will be left in the infinitive. So voy a, the verb is lavar. You don't break it down. So voy a lavar el carro mañana. Or B, yo lavaré. That's one you'll have to add the E and put the accent over it. I will, future tense. And again, you can watch those videos here on my channel. Oh, on my channel for the Csec, you can watch those videos. But even check it, I have grade 7 content, grade 8, grade 9, grade, and for Csec. So bear that in mind, and you can check it out. So you have vocabulary. Muchísimas gracias. Tengan ustedes un buen día. Y hablaremos pronto. And I'll come back with some situations from paper 2. But the general idea is that it's a situation. Approach a situation. Put yourself in the situation. Figure out who is the subject of the sentence. What is it asking you to do? Give suggestions, ask a question, give a command. What is it asking you to do? What are they testing? What do they want to know if you're able to do in Spanish? And that's that. Tengan ustedes un buen día. And remember, the only person that can stop you is you. Muchísimas gracias. Siempre es un placer. Y nos vemos pronto. I'm coming with another video soon. Adiós. Besos y abrazos.